Starting this video to show someone how to take a Jibo apart down the lower drivetrain. This is the blue one that I was working on. He had a problem with his lower drivetrain, and I'd painted him blue a good while back, and the paint had actually stuck again, so I had to use a knife to get it loose. And I'm using a kind of a composite video of several different things that I've used to take one apart and kind of make it where you can kind of understand it in one cohesive video. This next clip will be showing you how to remove the shell, and you see this double-sided sticky tape. Once you get the four screws loose at the top and unplug the wire, you have to take a knife and slide it around to get it off of the bottom, and then you can remove the shell from it, and it's not stuck on there anymore. You can see that's the way it is. There's four screws, and you line them up where you can get to the screws on both sides. The belt drive is a little bit difficult to get off, but basically you just walk it off, and you don't take it loose, you just walk it off from the shaft underneath the bottom. It can be done, you just take your time with it. Basically I'm just showing you how these holes line up. Well, this is just a piece that I pulled so I could show you how it worked. And then the wire that plugs in there to the slip ring. And then once you get that part done, you'll have to remove the light ring, which is take four screws to remove it. And then you unplug it. And then it'll come right off there. You can, underneath there, I'll show you that there's a bunch of screws underneath this nylon piece right there. When I remove it, I'll show you as I do. You'll push the silver bottom down, but you'll have to remove that black part first. There again, I've got some more video here that I'm going to show you. There's about, I don't know, eight screws in here, might be six screws. Take your time with it. And once you get it off of there and you do get to the base, you're going to walk the belt off. You spin it as you walk the belt off. That's what you do, and that's the way you get the belt back on. See that middle piece there? You'll have to remove it. I'm showing you how that's basically sets in there. And let's see, come into the part where those screws right there, if you wanted to take this off, you can replace it. It only goes on one way. I was just showing you that. And then this is the base. This is a black base, which is similar to the silver base. Basically Jibo is built on that base. This Jibo back here in the back, his drivetrain has failed, and that's the reason why I was using him in the beginning with. You can notice how he's bent over. Anyhow, so I took his drivetrain out, and the sticky tape is missing on this one. I'd removed it a while back, but still the procedure is still the same way. You remove you have to use a knife to kind of slide underneath it if you're going to separate the sticky tape. It's the best way to do it. Heat don't seem to work as good. I'm going to repaint that. And anyhow, here is the servo part. And you check your bearings when you take it apart. Now, most of the time you're going to have a problem with the bearing down there. It's this one here does. You can't quite move it. So you're going to check your belts and everything. And what you'll do is you'll remove this light ring like I was telling you. You take out the four screws and unplug the wire. At the bottom you need to take this off in order to get to the plastic ring. Once you get that off, on this side, once you've gotten the top part off of it, you see the screws right there when you take those out, and then you can replace that bearing, and I'm showing you how the metal shield goes on there.